I'll be a fool to go back to my ex-boyfriend. That's what she's giving.
Hey, I'll be a fool to go back to my ex-boyfriend.
Hi people, welcome back. If it's your first time, my name is Talia Adewale. This is DISBYDEM. We are doing a recap review of episode 3. Sorry, I just finished watching it. Episode 3 of Exchange Season 4. Go ahead, do all the right things, and let's just get into it. Guys, if I look a little rough, yesterday was Thanksgiving. It was mad fun. I didn't sleep. I slept all of 4 hours or 3, I think. How many hours did I sleep? Oh, it was actually 2. And I couldn't sleep anymore, so here I am. So yeah, it is what it is. But the episode does start off, with the intros and everything. And I wanted to highlight the hosts that they brought because, excuse me, they brought 2 K-pop artists from Boy Next Door, and they were freaking tastic. They were fantastic. I loved everything about them, their energy, what they brought to the episode. I really enjoyed it. I hope that they're going to be in episode 4 too, because I really like their energy. We continue with Minkyong and Yushik's, meet up before they actually entered the house, and we find out that they were in an 8/9 year relationship. She says 8, he says 9, so it depends on who you ask. I was really shocked because I was like, how old are they and everything? And then obviously it was like high school to university, and their whole timeline was really cute. I was actually tearing up. I'm not even going to lie. Again, if you're just tuning in, there are reactions on Patreon, so be sure to check there. From next week, uploads will be Mondays only because I think we only get 1 episode a week after that. So episode 4 will come up Monday next week, then episode 5, and so on and so forth. Their whole timeline was kind of cute. It was cute of them. Like, I saw their whole trajectory, from high school traveling together. I just found it really romantic and really just cute. Honestly, there's no other word that I can say. Turns out that they broke up because in his final year, I think, in university, he's a freelance dance major, I guess. So he was in the opera or something like that. He dances with the company and all of that stuff. So he had less time for her, and so they broke up. You need to hear my rant about this, guys, because I'm sorry. Look, I get it. I understand. If you've spent all your time the last, 9 years with somebody, and all of a sudden they don't have time for you, it can lead you to a very weird place, especially when you're overthinking things. Does he not like me? Does he not want me? And everything. Because she was the one who instigated the breakup. Does he not want me? Why doesn't he want to spend time with me? However, and maybe because of age and experience, right? Maybe because of experience and age in different kinds of relationships, my own mindset is this was very fixable. Very fixable. Should he have taken her for granted? Hell no. However, should she just up and just break up with him? No, either. Like, these are things that you could have ironed out. Nobody was cheating. Nobody was stealing. Nobody was like. I think because for me, cheating and lying are non-negotiables. Those are deal breakers. If those things happen in a relationship, we are done. I don't look back, right? Everything else, for the most part, I think is fixable. I mean, there's drug addiction. There's, oh my God, there's corn addiction. There's just so many other things. That for me, I felt like it's either they're not telling us the full story, which valid. I don't expect them to come out their whole life for us to see just because we're looking for entertainment. But the reason for me was flimsy, even though I understood. And they didn't even say anything about her, whether she worked or not. So maybe she wasn't busy. She was just sitting at home waiting for him every day and getting frustrated that he didn't have time for her. He was teaching, he was in school, he was doing his own dance stuff. So the boy was tired. And again, should he have taken her for granted? No, but these are things that were easily fixable with communication. Had they sat down and had she said, I feel like you are taking me for granted. I do not feel valued anymore in this relationship. I don't feel like you have time for me anymore. He could have fixed it, explained that, okay, yes, I do understand how you feel. I understand where this is coming from. Things are a little hectic right now. I will try better. We might not be able to spend as much time as we used to for the next couple years. However, I will try to make sure that I text you regularly. I'll try to make sure that I send you videos. Just keep up it was so fixable. Like, my mind was busting, guys. Busting. That this was what led to their breakup. Do you get? I just don't know. I think that I just thought that it was I just thought that okay, I get it. They're young, immature, and that's the only thing. Because for me, it just seemed like a fixable problem. It was an easy fix. Maybe not easy to fix immediately, but it was an easy thing to find a solution to walk towards together. Let me know in the comments. I know that a lot of people are saying that yeah, like if people this thing, if people have I don't know if people's timelines don't sync or anything, it can lead to this, and I get that. But again, fixable. Communication is key. Fixable. Anywho, this was the what's it called? Breakup happened about 8.5 months ago. That's what they said. But Lee K actually pointed out that it was probably 4 months because the show was shot, a while ago. And that didn't even occur to me. So it's obviously still very fresh. You know the time clock where they decide whether they're going to split up or stay with their partners or try and revisit things with their exes. Both of them had a 70-30 split. So she was the one who had, 70-30 that she wanted to find a new relationship and 30% to revisit things with her ex. He had a 70-30 that he wanted to revisit things with his ex and a 30 for find a new relationship. So it was both ways. To be honest, I think that they should just end up together. I don't think they should waste anybody else's time in this house. I'm just being honest because they don't have problems. They not get problem. There's no other way I can say it, guys. I've been up, I've been drinking. I don't know if I'm hungover or tired. I don't know which one it is, but they do not have problems. I'm just saying it. Fix it. Go for therapy. Sit down, talk. Maybe just have a solid conversation and iron things out. Have a fight, iron things out, settle it, be done. Because obviously there's still love there. So all this pretending and masking they're doing, I just don't buy it. And it's going to waste people's time in the house. I think he may end up effing around and finding out that he likes somebody else, and she will F around and lose him. Is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's how I see it going down. Even though right now he's very much obsessed, basically, with everything about her. Wanting to take care of her when she's sad and everything, especially with the way the episode ended. And also in his one-on-ones, he looks so depressed. So I don't even know how things went down for him, if I'm being honest. But her, I think she's masking. I think she wants this boy back and instead of her to just come out and say, will you give me more time? Will you have more time for me? If you don't have, will you communicate more? Let's sort this all out. Simple, but no. I don't know why I'm so heated, guys. I don't know. She irks me a little. I think if I'm being honest, she irks me a little. There's something about her that I just don't find genuine. I don't know how, guys. This is just on the show. Before some of you start coming for me and my family, it is just on the show. I'm just commenting on the show. I'm not going to anybody's page to go and leave comments, guys. So based on, I know a lot of people were answering me that based on elimination in the last video that Woojin must have gotten Minkyong's text. I know that she texted Woojin. Like, I knew that. It was instant for me. I just didn't understand why. So I'm thinking maybe because Woojin cooked for them, she was sending him a thank you for cooking for me. Which pisses me off even more, because why waste your text on somebody that cooked for you? You can tell him verbally, thank you for cooking for me. And text the boy that you asked out on a date. Which is this mixed signals again, which makes me think she's masking. But neither here nor there. When they confirm it, we can iron those details out in episode 4 or 5, I think. I don't know where they confirm the text messages. So they then flash forward, to the chats that Minky was having with Ji Hyun. And I think Ji Hyun had asked her something else, and Minky just shuts it down. She basically says, do you have any other questions? Just very aggressive in this whole text chat room and everything. In the one-on-one, she says she's not jealous, and I was like, okay, sis, keep telling yourself that. Maybe one day you will believe it. The hosts do agree that it was one of the most aggressive back and forths that they have seen in the whole of Exchange history. I've only seen one Exchange 3, and I can tell you for a fact that it was definitely aggressive. Even when female doctor was aggressive in Exchange 3, it wasn't this bad. I'm just laying it down now. We then see Woojin, and he finally opens his farewell package, and he was right. It was the dolls, the tigers. They were so cute. Oh my God, they were so cute. So I think that's one and done. He put it back. I think put it on the side. He didn't put it in the closet. Then the date starts. Wooshik and Jihyun. The date started out very awkward. I mean, they looked very cute together in the car. If I do say so myself, they looked like a very good match in the car. I'm not even gonna lie. But it starts out awkward, but they then kind of get into things slowly, because Jiyeon is such a good, don't know why I'm trying to use big words. She's so casual about the way she speaks, and she just makes, I think she has this thing about making people feel at ease. So she really did navigate that whole situation seamlessly. She was full of compliments for him, and we get another nice from Simon. I died, guys. I died. I lost my mind. Oh God, no. He said it again. He said it again. I'm sorry.
저 행인분은 아예 관심 없었는데 왜?
Oh my days. I'm sorry. I'm going back one more time.
저 행인분은 아예 관심 없었는데 왜?
This has to be one of the best things. I just love it. Yushik then says that he was thankful for the dates. And again, he looks so depressed in his one-on-ones. I'm like, what is going on, bruv? I'm hoping that there are more one-on-ones where he looks a little better, because in these ones, it just looks like the world has ended and there is no love in the world anymore. I'm like, for the love of Christ, man. Oh my days. Then we see Minkyong and Bacon. And they also start awkward, but eventually things start flowing. He actually does have this very quirky, funny, goofy side to him, which I appreciated, because he looks so stone cold when you first meet him. Very unapproachable, very, danger. So I really appreciated his quirky side, especially when he was talking about, what was he talking? Was he the one that was talking about Marvel? Am I mixing things here? Who was talking about Marvel? No. That was Heart Signal 8. Never mind. But I think he talked about movies. Anyways, he is apparently besties with Yushik, so he was bringing up Yushik a lot in the car. And I feel like she gave it away that Yushik is her ex, because when Baekhyun said that he and Yushik they have similarities and everything, and that Yushik has 2 sisters and so does Baekhyun. Minkyong asked, do you have 2 older sisters? Which meant that she knew that he had older sisters, and how would she know that if she wasn't his ex? I don't know if Baekhyun caught on, or he just didn't, let on that he caught on. But you know what? Maybe he did catch on because of the way the episode ended. Maybe he did catch on. Oh, okay. That actually expands things for me. But he just went on about Yushik and their bromance, and I was like, good Lord, wait to slap her in the face with the reminder of what she's trying to forget, The date was fine all in all, if I'm being honest, but I just don't buy it from her. I think she's masking, and I think she's using any opportunity to fill this void, instead of her to just deal with things and get back with the guy that she loves. Let's just call it spade a spade. Then we see Yoon and Woojin. And he wore denim because she said she liked it. That was actually a nice effort from him. I actually liked him for that. They had a lot of cute moments in the car where they were laughing back and forth. But even then, it was already giving me straight up bestie vibes. I'm not even going to lie. It was giving me very much bestie vibes. We get along, They did customized hats for each other. This thing where they go and they customize something, either hats, clothes, sweaters, something. But they did that for each other. And then overall, I think the date was okay. But I don't think any of them caught feelings, because even in their one-on-one, she said they were able to get closer. He said that she spreads happiness. There was nothing romantic or chemistry-wise being said about their dates, all in all. Then the Glory and Wongyu, it was extremely awkward at the cafe. He is just a naturally awkward person, so thank God for her, who also seems to be an awkward person, but because I think she likes him, she's putting so much effort into trying to make him feel comfortable, trying to show him that, I'm here, I like you, let's get it going. Let's get it on. Basically, it got a lot better on their walk to their next destination. They were able to relax a little bit while walking and taking in the scenery. He seemed a lot more receptive of her advances by the time they got to their next location, and a lot more receptive of all her compliments. Overall, I think the date did end way better than it started. This girl is giving, I don't want to go back to my ex. I'll be a fool to go back to my ex-boyfriend. That's what she's giving. And if you know, although that stupid girl went back to her ex-boyfriend.
I'm a fool, yes, I've gone back. To my ex, I've gone back. I'm a fool.
Oh my God. Oh, she's giving, I don't want to go. But overall, the date ended a lot better than it began. And I like that for her, because she seems to be so gung-ho for this boy. I just don't think that he is all in for her. I really don't. But we'll just have to wait and see. All the dates, women were very complimentary to the guy. They were all ready with compliments. You're handsome, you're this, you smile nice, you have dimples, this, that. It was so much. And I really did enjoy it for the guys. They were in their eras, and I loved it for them. Back at home, we then see that Minkyong seeks out Yeonshik. I guess she was feeling insecure because he also went on a date and she figured out that he did. And it's like, okay. Again, not making excuses, but mean what you say and say what you mean. If you want him back, get him back. Nobody tied your hand. Use the opportunity. Get him back. That's the thing. You're going to mess around and lose out on a good guy because your ego and pride will stop you from actually getting what you want. If you want him, get him back. She was the only one who actively sought out her ex that we saw anyways. But she did. She went to go and pretend to be talking to the Glory for a bit. And then she went over to go and knock on his door. And it's like, okay, fine. We see that Ji-hyun and Baekhyun have an unintentional running when she was coming back. And their whole interaction just made, I think, I forgot to turn off my alarm, apparently. That scared me for some reason. Their whole interaction really just solidified for me that I think they're exes. I don't know. I'm not, like, again, I'm not calling anything. Nothing is set in stone, guys. I'm not. You fool me twice, once, shame on you. You fool me twice, shame on me. So I'm not calling anything. But I honestly do think that they are exes because of just the way that they interact. It just smacks of exes to me. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Minkyong then mistakes one of the groceries that was bought because Yushik and Ji-hyun went over to buy groceries. They don't tell people that it was them, but they say that Yushik was the one who bought it. So he bought this thing. I can't remember what it's called. I'll put video. I'll have been putting videos throughout this whole thing anyways because I look like the house girl that somebody dragged out of the village today. I'm kidding, guys.
주방에 호떡 믹스가 놓여 있더라고요. 제가 호떡을 엄청 좋아하는데 호떡 믹스도 사고 제가 골랐는데
but yeah, she mistook him buying that as him looking out for her. Just, you know, when you assume, you make an ass out of you and you. So, but in the end, it turned out that it was Jihyun who actually picked that grocery item because she wanted it for herself. So now that misunderstanding is there, and that's going to sit in her stomach, you know, and lead to probably more complicated things in the end. Then they play some games, and we see that Won-kyu is giving Yoon-young a look because Yoon-young is busy laughing at everything that Baekhyun is doing. Like, I definitely think there's a vibe there. I think there's something there, and I think it's going to be explored real soon. And Won-kyu was giving her this, what's so funny that you're laughing so much look. So it might be that he is her ex, guys. And I think two people said that he might be. I think Radwan and Lee K, I feel, were both people who were saying that it's possible that Won-kyu is Yoon-young's ex. I said, okay. I say. I'm here for it, guys. I'm here for the drama. Let's bring it on. Then we also see that Yoon-young and Baekhyun were getting really chummy. And again, I do think that they would match. I think that their vibe would match because he's so serious when he starts out, but then he has this like really goofy, quirky side. And I think that would actually match her because she's all rainbows and flowers and laughy. But I think when he's serious, he will help her like maintain that you don't have to be always happy all the time attitude. It's either that or their exes, guys. We'll find out when we find out. But I like those two together. I want to see them date or hang out. Then it's text time, and Won-kyu gets one. And it's from the Glory. He did seem happy about it, so I felt a little better because I didn't think that he was attracted to her at all. Maybe he's just a slow burner, you know, literal slow burner. When somebody says I'm a slow burner, maybe he's just one of those ones. And then the Glory gets one from Won-kyu. She loved it, absolutely loved it. Woojin got one, and it was from Yoon-young, just, you know, thanking him for the date. Then Yoon-young gets two, and they don't show us her own again. They didn't show us Woojin, I think, last episode too, and I was like, why do you guys like to keep us in suspense? Anyways, I think that one was from her ex, and then I'll say who I think the other one was from once I'm done with all the text recaps. Baekhyun gets one, and it was from Minkyong, and he didn't seem excited about it, if I'm being honest. He neither was excited nor sad. Is the best way that I can describe it. Yushik got one, and it was from Jiyeon. He didn't seem happy either. He didn't seem sad, but I think he was just like, okay, it is what it is. Jiyeon got one, and it was from Yushik, and she was very happy about that. And then homegirl. Homegirl Minkyong got 0. Your ex did not choose you. They decided to slap her with that. And I was like, spiral galore. And I was even shocked. Not really. You know what? Based on her not texting him the day before. And I think maybe the way the day went. And besides, maybe he just thought that maybe because she knows something about Yushik, that she's probably his ex and he didn't want to go there because Yushik is his guy. You know? I don't know what it is, but he did not text her. Baekhyun did not text her. And I think he texted Yoon. I think he was the second person to text Yoon along with her ex. Oh, no. Process of elimination, people. There is no way that Wonkyung is Yoon's ex because he texted the glory. Okay. I know. I was right. So why was he giving her a look then? Oh my God, this is how they confuse us, guys. This is how they confuse us. It can't just be straightforward. It just can't. They can't just let you have it. Oh my days. Okay, but process of elimination, Wonkyung is not Yoon's ex. Fine. At least I got that one right. Wait, does that mean Baekhyun is her ex? No. Because wait. Wait a minute. Wait, no. Wait, no, what? Does that mean Baekhyun is her ex? Oh my days. That would mean Baekhyun is her ex. Because she should have gotten a text from Woojin for the date, right? And then if Baekhyun did not text Minkyong, Baekhyun is not her ex. Her ex is not here. Because Baekhyun also texted, let's just go down the rabbit hole, guys. I'm here for it. Baekhyun also texted Minkyong the last episode. I have my notes. Let me just find it. I don't think my notes were too accurate then. But yeah, so Baekhyun texted Minkyong the last episode, but Yoon still received 2 texts. Her ex is not here. Interesting. But why would her ex be texting her when he's not on the show? Is there no wait, I am so confused. Oh my days. Because the people that I thought that were her ex were either Baekhyun or Yushik. It's not Yushik, so that's done. Based on this textile, it's not Wongyoo either. They were the only big guys, big and tall, that I thought would fit that ring. So who else is left? Oh my days. I'm so... Well, when they reveal it, then everything will make sense. But anyways, our girl started to spiral. And obviously, homeboy noticed. Minkyong started spiraling. So Yushik noticed, and he was like, he didn't want to notice that she was unhappy, but he couldn't help noticing. And it's like, just both of you leave the show. I don't even want to know. I really don't care at this point. I honestly really don't care. Let's get the next exes and let's move on with our lives, because these people should just go and fix their relationship. There's really nothing. I mean, there is, but it's so fixable that I just don't want to waste my time with it right now. That's just the truth. I just don't have the capacity to waste my time with it. And forgive me, I know that it sounds insensitive, but when you really deep it, there's so many more reasons, so many worse reasons that people have broken up in this life. So many actual problems that have led to breakups, that this is so fixable for me. And in my own head, it's something that you can actually work towards. It's something that you can fix. It's something that I wouldn't say overlook, but it's something that you can tackle there and there and progress your relationship moving forward. So get it done and please leave us be. Anyways, I'll see you guys in episode 4. Bye-bye.